What if I told you that emotions aren't the all-powerful forces we believe they are, that every intense emotional wave you've ever ridden could have been over in 90 seconds? Here's the truth. No emotion by itself sticks around longer than a minute and a half unless we keep it alive. When a strong emotion hits, your body launches a neurochemical surge. These stress hormones wash through your system, peak, and start clearing out, all within 90 seconds. But there's a catch. Your thoughts can hit replay and restart the loop. This isn't wishful thinking, it's neuroscience. Harvard-trained brain scientist Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor discovered that the emotional chemical surge is short-lived unless you mentally refuel it. So what makes anger linger? Why does sadness spiral? It's the inner dialogue, the stories we tell ourselves, the mental replays. That's what keeps emotions dragging on for hours or days. Try this. Next time you feel anger bubbling up, don't react, just pause. Tune into your body. Feel the heat in your cheeks, the knot in your stomach. Then count to 90, slowly. Breathe. Let it pass like a wave crashing and retreating. In that pause, you take back control, not by ignoring the emotion, but by letting it complete its natural arc. That's emotional regulation, and most people never learn it. 1. The power of a new frame. Disappointment doesn't come from what happened. It comes from what you thought would happen. That's right. The emotional punch isn't about the event itself, but the gap between reality and expectation. And here's the wild part. You can close that gap by changing how you frame the experience. Cognitive reframing is like putting a different lens on your camera. The scene hasn't changed, but now you see it differently. You didn't get that promotion. Your mind starts screaming, "I'm a failure." That's a catastrophic frame. Now reframe it. This is one moment in a much bigger journey. What can I learn to move forward better next time? The facts don't change, but the way you respond does. And that changes everything. Framing doesn't mean pretending everything's great. It means seeing reality more clearly and choosing a story that empowers rather than paralyzes. 2. Your emotional emergency kit. You wouldn't wait for a car crash to put on your seatbelt. So why do we wait for an emotional crash to figure out how to cope? That's where your emotional first aid kit comes in. A personal collection of tools built in calm times, designed to help you ride out emotional storms. Build yours around your common emotional challenges: anxiety, overwhelm, self-doubt. For each, include a physical reset, like jumping jacks or a walk. A sensory item, like a calming scent or song. A thought interrupter, like a mantra or key question. A connection cue. Text, a supportive friend, or look at a photo that reminds you who you are. Think of it like an emotional fire drill. You don't panic when you've rehearsed how to respond. 3. Escape the thought spiral. Ever tried to stop thinking about something, only to think about it more? That's rumination. Mental quicksand. It traps you in the past and drowns you in repetition. The worst part? Trying to force yourself to stop usually backfires. Here's the way out. Redirect your attention instead of resisting the thought. Try the 5-3-1 method. 1. 5 things you can see right now. 2. 3 minutes of intense focus. Count backwards from 100 by 7s. 3. 1 small action, related to the issue or not. It's not about stopping thoughts. It's about showing your brain a new path to follow. Your mind is like a river. Don't dam it up. Channel it. 4. Nobody's watching you like you think you trip. You fumble your words. You wear mismatched socks. And your brain says, "Everyone saw that. They're judging you." They're not. Welcome to the spotlight effect. Your brain's illusion that the world is watching your every move. In reality, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to notice your awkward moments. Think back. Can you remember the last small mistake someone else made during a meeting or conversation? Probably not, and they likely don't remember yours either. Free yourself from your imaginary audience. No one is holding a magnifying glass to your every flaw. They're too busy with their own. 5. Your inner coach has a name. Yours, your inner voice, matters, and most of us are stuck with a jerk in our heads. But here's a trick from psychological science. Talk to yourself like you'd talk to a friend. Better yet, talk to yourself in the third person. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," try Jordan or your name. Can figure this out. This tiny shift creates mental distance and taps into your wiser, more compassionate brain. It's like switching from being inside the storm to watching it from a shelter. Third-person self-talk turns emotional chaos into clarity. Use it next time you're stuck in doubt. 6. Don't just dream, strategize. Positive thinking feels good, but it's not enough. In fact, just imagining success can reduce your drive to achieve it. Why? Because your brain feels satisfied just from the fantasy. That's where mental contrasting comes in. Here's how it works. 1. Picture your goal vividly. Feel the excitement. 2. Now, identify the obstacles. What's likely to trip you up? 3. Create if-then plans. Example, if I'm too tired to work out after work, I'll still put on my shoes and do 5 minutes. It's hope plus preparation. Optimism with a backup plan. 7. Grow stronger through stress. What if stress could make you better? Anti-fragility is the concept that some systems don't just survive pressure, they improve because of it. Muscles grow under tension. Immune systems strengthen from exposure. You can train your mind the same way. Start by choosing small discomforts. Take a cold shower. Speak up in a meeting. Skip social media for a day. Each time you voluntarily face challenge, you build psychological muscle. 8. The resilient realist's paradox. How do some people survive years of hardship without losing hope? The answer lies in the Stockdale paradox, the idea that you must hold two truths at once. Total belief that you'll eventually overcome. Complete honesty about your current struggle. It's not about false hope, it's about grounded faith. Next time life gets hard, say this: "This is difficult. I don't know when it will end, but I will endure it. I will grow through it." That's sustainable resilience. Chapter 9. Build a resilience operating system. You don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your systems. So build one. A resilient system is a daily structure that trains your mind and body to respond to challenges with calm and clarity. Here's a sample blueprint. Physiology: 4 to 7 to 8 breathing to calm your nervous system. Cognition: reframing plus third-person self-talk. Behavior: 90-second emotional resets plus if-then obstacle plans. Connection: a few key people you can reach out to when things go sideways. The key: practice during calm times, so the system kicks in automatically during chaos. Final thoughts: your storm, your dance. Resilience isn't about avoiding emotional storms. It's about learning how to dance in the rain without getting swept away. Start small. Pick one tool from today that resonates. Use it daily for a week. Then add another. Build layer by layer. The tools you practice now will become the lifelines your future self reaches for. And when that storm hits, and it will, you won't just survive it. You'll grow because of it.